Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the Really Charlie podcast. Today's guest is going to be Marisa Montero of Good Stuff Juices, all natural, 100% natural juices. I'm going to have her on in about 10 seconds, and we're actually going to talk about it. So, welcome here to the Really Charlie podcast on StreamYard, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. I try to bring a podcast once, twice, three times, sometimes even 7 days out of the week. It all depends. You get in touch with me, we'll make it happen. So, without further ado, today's guest, Marisa Montero.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. How was your day?
Great. How was yours?
Good, good, good.
Good.
All right. So, how's business?
Business is great. I can't complain.
Right. Yeah, it's the juices were fabulous, every single one of them. And I definitely got to get more. So I'll keep in touch with you and make sure
Great.
that happens. So,
Absolutely.
all right, let's get down to business. Tell us about Good Stuff Juices. What's going on here?
Well, the company has actually been established since about 2014.
Hmm.
I'm actually good friends with the owners. They happen to be Cape Verdean as well. So we kind of had a few things in common besides that, but that was like a major thing that made me really attracted to the company and kind of the love that they put into all the products and whatnot. So pretty much what I did was I partnered up with the company, pretty much a distributor at the moment, but my goal is to have my own space um, selling the products. I'll actually, uh, I was lucky enough to have a good friend of mine that's letting me have a space in his store in Brockton, Mass. So as of next week, everyone can actually go there, 731 Belmont Street in Brockton. If they don't feel like, waiting for delivery, they can just go there um, and purchase whatever it is they may like. Um, and also, there's a lot of other things there in the shop as well. So it's sort of like a one-stop shop.
Good, good. I mean, the variety is. I mean, this list is pretty long. Just
Yeah.
gonna raise up. That's quite a bit of stuff there, and I just I like it's all natural. That's a huge plus. And you think of all the households that are, people waking up and they're making their own smoothies. And these are already ready. These are already ready,
Right.
and they're really, really delicious.
Right. And you can actually use them as a base. So instead of like using water or um, milk, you can still use those things too, but you can also use the drinks as a base if you wanted to in your smoothies. We
Okay.
also have a awesome selection of sea moss gel. We have plain sea moss gel, strawberry, blueberry, um, and they're great to add to smoothies, or you can just eat it right out the jar with a spoon. Um, I'm trying to really get the word out how healthy and how important these things are because, first of all, sea moss is good for so many things: digestion, fiber, vitamins, minerals. You can use it as a hair conditioner. And it's also good because it makes you feel fuller if you consume it. Um, and I mean, the proof is in the pudding, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like that's why, things are going so well because also we were voted number one over tropical smoothie for taste and best juice
Wow.
um, in North Carolina. So so pretty much I'm trying to bring it here to Mass. Um, Everything's organic, plant-based. We use the best of everything, pretty much, top shelf.
Hmm.
Um, and the owners, not only are they educated about this, but they love juicing. Like, they live and breathe it. Um, and they more than anything, they love kind of bringing healing to the community, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it's very important that you got to practice what you preach, and people want to make sure that if you're trying to sell some product, that you're also using the product. And I know firsthand that you are, so I definitely hope the
Yeah,
ownership is too.
right.
Um, the Now explain the shots to me. Explain that to me. What is it?
So the shots, we have a few different kinds actually, but the main one that everyone um, really craves over is our flu shot, no needle shots. So
Okay.
they're 8 ounce bottles. They're 8 ounce bottles, made with organic and plants. Pretty much, this is to me, this is like a vitamin. You know what I mean? It's in place of a vitamin. Um, you can drink it to avoid kind of getting sick, or like if you feel like you might kind of be coming down with something. Um, and again, this is bringing it kind of back to our roots because, I know you're Cape Verdean as well.
Hmm.
So, I mean, this is something our ancestors did. Like, this is us. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And is it
Um,
something you take on a maybe just
you
once?
can take one a day. You can take one a day, or up to 3 times a day for really like good effects.
Okay.
Um, and everyone really loves them. Another one we have that is a top seller right now is the fat burners. Um, so again, everything works really great. If you kind of watch what you eat a little bit, not to say like you have to be on a diet, but like I eat what I want. And then in place of like orange juice or Minute Maid juice from the store, I drink these juices because there's no added sugar or preservatives.
Good.
So
Yeah, they definitely I was drinking the juices in the morning. Very tasty. I, I love it. Nice and cold. It's definitely something that I highly recommend. And I want to try almost everything on here, even the protein shakes. That's something I have to
yes, we
try.
have yeah, we have awesome protein shakes. They're made with again organic or plant based produce. We have chocolate that is made with almond milk and real cocoa. We
Okay.
also have a vanilla. We have a strawberry and a peanut butter one that a lot of people are kind of asking for a lot, which is great. Also, I really want to point out our lung tea, just because a lot of people kind of smoke, um, or just kind of have kind of like breathing issues, and we also have a lung tea that soothes inflammation and relieves pain in the lungs. It also relieves respiratory spasms, great for clearing congestion in the chest and lung area.
Hmm.
Also, a very important thing that a lot of people don't know, it's also good for cleaning out mucus, which our bodies do kind of build up with mucus, and a bunch of other things, parasites in the
Hmm.
intestines, a lot of things that I didn't know until, maybe like a few years ago, kind of studying this type of stuff along with herbs and different spices.
Yeah,
So,
the mucus is it was something I was talking about with a couple of my friends. With my life coach, and we were talking about the buildup of mucus and trying to get it out of your body.
yeah.
It's very, very important. you know.
Right.
So
Um,
the go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right. I I noticed, I mean, you did mention you're from Greenville, North Carolina. You're trying to add, trying to add to the company by, becoming your own home base. You're a distributor now.
Right.
Those are all things that, it's definitely, you know, cost some money. Is the business going to help you out and put you in the right, starting block with the I mean, because I think you're doing pretty good
Oh,
from what I know.
absolutely. Shout out to them. I'm sure they're tuned in watching.
Okay.
Um, and the huge thing I want to point out as well is for actually a few years, I was looking into investing into different things, different ideas that I had. Um, I could have easily, I guess, bought a franchise or put money into a franchise that's already everywhere. I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
so many lists we can name, right?
Yep.
But to me, it was really important to kind of have something that's mine, that I can kind of direct and put my own spin on things. And a lot of companies kind of aren't okay with that. But I'm just one of those people that kind of met the right people at the right place at the right time. Um, I love business. I'm the type of person that I can literally sit and talk for hours because I just love it so much. I love literally making something out of nothing, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
it does.
so pretty much that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. And of course, I've said it. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see literally every dollar that is like being put into the business through orders, or for example, I do have a couple people that have actually invested into what I'm doing, just because
Okay.
they believe in me and believe that I can kind of make it happen. Uh, so I just want to
Marissa,
point that.
check your volume. Check your volume a little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit. Just make sure like any phones or anything else is off.
I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Yeah. Sometimes it picks up the microphones from the other devices you may have and it causes the echoing and stuff.
Hmm. 1 second.
All right, just stay tuned while we correct this. I want to make sure that you hear everything that she has to say because it's definitely, very beneficial. 100% natural juices. There's one other part of the company and what they recommend. I'm going to go into it once Marissa comes back. And like I said, I tried a lot of these juices, probably 8 of them in the last few weeks. Definitely very good, and highly recommend them. And if you chill them and get them like that nice chill base, that with you know get them nice and frozen, it's just it's a real good refresher. So it's Good Stuff Juices, goodstuffjuices.com. You can go on their website, check out their merchandise as we speak, and just check it out. There's a huge variety of different things from, a Doc's Mix, Candy Apple, Love Your Liver, Pirate Shine, Lemon Ginger Blast, Summer Shine, Mint Melon, Granddaddy Grapefruit, Cajun Lemonade, Pirate Muscle, Peer Bliss, Green Gem, Kiwi Chill, Strawberry Lightning, And I believe I didn't mention solar flare. So it's all 100% juices, all the fruits and vegetables that you may be eating already combined in a 12-ounce bottle. So it's definitely some good things. If we can't, first we got to understand and know some of the things that we're eating are bad for us. Some of the dairy products, so on and so forth. We got to pay attention to some of those things that are kind of putting us on a unhealthy position. And the business is located, she said, in Brockton. I'm going to get that address for you, and you can also order online. But I believe it was Belmont Street in Brockton, Massachusetts. So um, once she gets back on, we'll get that address for you. And the ordering really comes kind of quick within a couple of days. So the packaging is very secure. Um, and your product isn't damaged. Um, Comes in a nice sturdy box. So I see some people, friends of mine on here, Bella Monteiro, a couple of Facebook users. I can't really tell the names right now, so I'm going off of my PC. But I always feel comfortable with StreamYard and what they suggest as far as displaying your name when you're on StreamYard. That's all good stuff. It's a very secure site and browser rather. And I definitely wouldn't use anything else. It's definitely been good for me since December 2020 with the podcasts, and the quality comes out real good when I end up bringing it over to Anchor and Spotify. As you see up top in the top corner there's different juices. It's a 7-ounce bottle, a 12-ounce bottle rather, and they're labeled, very very professionally. They have all the ingredients in it, just in case you're allergic to something. You would definitely know on the label what's in that product. Um, I definitely, when I first had it a couple of weeks ago, I had the um, orange sea moss, and that was one of my favorites. And Marissa talks about sea moss and how essential it is to you, how important it is to you. And speaking to a friend of mine, and sea moss has almost 90, probably 98% of all the vitamins that you possibly need for your body. So you, whether you're eating it, using it on your body, so on and so forth, it's definitely something that it's very very beneficial. And in this case, it comes in a drink, comes in a gel, like she just said. Well, some of my favorite ones is definitely strawberry lightning, um, the granddaddy, what's that? Granddaddy grapefruit. I like that. Um, Orange sea moss. I mentioned that. The pear bliss is another favorite. So those three. Um, Looking forward to trying the Cajun lemonade, which is spring water, organic lemon, organic maple syrup, organic Cajun, and pepper, which is, and that's great for circulation inflammation, and lymph mover. Sorry, excuse me. So those are some of the great things. This um, lemon ginger blast, which is cucumber, celery, apple, kale, um, cilantro, lemon, and ginger, all organic stuff. Um, Actually, I see this summer shine. That's really good. Fresh pineapple, organic apple, organic orange, organic lemon, and organic kale. So, I mean, if we could talk about anything, talk about a few things. This past week, we had 60 Minutes blowing up the world, shot heard around the world, with the Prince, Meghan and Harry, it definitely shook up the world these last couple of days. And let's just say the friends across the ocean got some explaining to do. So, but you got to take some stories with half truth, half lies, and hopefully these people are not lying about anything that they experienced. Um, and kind of you got to go through some drastic, you know, measures if you're lying about your family. And I think the Prince Harry is, you know, he doesn't seem like that type of guy. So, and it doesn't necessarily have to be his family. If you understand the kingdom, they definitely have a kind of, it's like a form of government along with the kingdom, and but I won't go into that because I'm not educated in it, and I don't want to sound ignorant or anything like that. So, but Oprah shook up the world there, as she usually does. We're gonna try to get our guest on. I'm gonna text her, see what's going on. Definitely don't want to. I want to put good stuff juices in a good light, so I want to make this happen. So let's see what I could do for you. The Good Stuff Juices offers, some juice cleanses, a 1 day cleanse, which is called a light reset, 6 juices for $45. It's a 3 day juices, it's full reset, and a 5 day cleanse, which is a deep detox. So, and they explain, the cleanses, what you should do, and I definitely want you guys to get on that website, goodstuffjuices.com. One second here. Here's our guest. She's coming back.
Sorry, my phone died.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey,
Sorry, my phone died.
it's always time for recovery. So I was going into the cleanses that you have, the juice cleanses. Can you kind of inform our listeners and viewers about those?
Yes. So typically people usually buy the 6 pack, and they just drink that pretty much all day. Maybe with like a light salad or something light a couple times throughout the day. And literally it cleanses you out naturally. So it's not going to make you have to go to the bathroom. It just naturally when you would normally have to go, it cleans you out better than when you would normally use the restroom, pretty
Okay.
much.
The when you left and you took off, you ran away from the Really Charlie podcast. Someone asked a question: where is the business located? Now you mentioned Brockton. Could you repeat that address?
It's 731 Belmont Street in Brockton, Mass. You can also Google Save Out the Box. That's the business that the freezer will be located inside of. So
Okay.
it's inside of a little plaza right across from the McDonald's, pretty much right off the highway.
So 731 Belmont Avenue,
Belmont Street,
Belmont Street. Sorry.
Brockton, Mass. It's okay.
I
And
got you
also,
here.
I still do same day delivery. So you can just DM me on Facebook or reach out to me um, via text, or you can call 774-992-4137.
Okay. Let's add that. Add that number. 774
992
992
4137.
4137. Added that to the comments just so everyone will know.
Great.
Um, yeah.
And I'll
So,
also add a link as well. If they want to order online, I'll add the link in the comments as well. And the great thing, everything comes frozen, so it's super fresh. The best thing is to let it thaw out completely, um, of course, so that way, you get all the flavors and everything the way you're supposed to.
okay. Wow. The Now when you end up opening your storefront, where are you looking? You're looking
Of course, I'm looking in New Bedford. Um, the good thing about New Bedford, believe it or not, there are so many fellow entrepreneurs out there, as just like myself, that are already kind of established,
hmm
that are like my biggest supporters. They buy in huge quantities. Also, I have plans on having sort of like a juice bar pop up outside of certain businesses on certain days. At the same time, kind of creating something for the youth to do and learn business and how things go and interacting and networking with people. So I have a lot of ideas and things that I want to do. But I'm definitely looking for a space in New Bedford. Definitely, um, that's my main priority, my goal right now. But of course, I'm open to you
Okay.
know the
Um,
outskirts, I
o-
guess.
one of our viewers asked, Marissa, what's your favorite juice?
My favorite juice has to definitely be the Kiwi Chill. It's so good. Um,
Yeah.
the Kiwi Chill is so good. It's so refreshing. Summer Shine is also another favorite that like my kids even also drink all day throughout the day. But
Okay.
in the morning, first thing, I really like the orange sea moss that we have. It's really good. It's so refreshing. To me, it tastes like what orange juice like it's supposed to taste like. It's such a huge
Yeah.
difference. It's a huge difference compared to the orange juice we buy at the store. So
Yeah. That's one of my favorites too. But the Kiwi
thank you.
Chill,
Yeah.
Kiwi Chill has kiwi, blueberry, banana, and apple in it.
Yep.
So some of my favorites. So I'll definitely like that
Good.
one. All right. So is there anything you want to add to this? Anything you want to talk about?
I just want to add that I just want to definitely shout out everybody that's been supporting me. It's been so overwhelming. but kind of not surprising, but definitely overwhelming in a good way. My
Hmm.
goal is to obviously have my own franchise, definitely in the city where I'm from, but you know, anywhere is fine. I'm kind of taking my time looking right now, um, and taking advantage of people that support me so much. They kind of open their doors and they're letting me have a space inside their store. Very well established, nice store, one stop shop. You can kind of get everything there: sneakers, clothes, all different name brands. Really nice. So I just
Okay.
want to shout everybody out that's been so supportive. And again, that's my goal. Um, and just keep supporting. And I really look forward to meeting new people. That's the whole point of this. I really like the networking part too, and the education part. So definitely hit me up. And like I said, slowly but surely, this is kind of creating jobs. I'll definitely need delivery drivers, sooner than later. Honestly, I'm kind of already um, looking. Um, and I also am in the process of creating an affiliate program where
Okay.
people can, you can literally, just like those scams you hear where people say you can make money while you sleep. Well, it's not a scam. You can literally make money while you sleep. But stay tuned. There'll be more information on that soon.
Exactly. Good job. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Definitely find that location. Um, Speak to some area businesses around there. They may want to grab, a couple of bottles, put on their shelves so people can try.
Definitely.
And I have some guests that are local business owners that will be coming on soon. So I know you pay attention to the Really Charlie podcast. So pay attention to some of those
Definitely.
business owners, and then I'm pretty sure you can reach out to them. I'll continue to advertise and broadcast good stuff juices periodically. As I see you posting something on your page, I'm
Thank
going to
you.
add it to the I'll add it to the Really Charlie podcast group on Facebook. That way, people still can ask some questions and also be informed about your good product and your good business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you to
Yep.
everyone tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. And sorry about the little mishap, but definitely. And I look forward to doing this again, Charlie. Thank you.
Anytime you just let me know, and we'll do it again. Even if it's one of those, where you set up shop outside of business, if you do it out there, we can kind of put a live feed and do
Yes, definitely. If any business out there is interested in, kind of having, even if you're interested in providing these juices for your employees, it's a natural booster. It's great. Shout out to all the CNAs. I am a CNA. I've been a CNA for about 12 years. It's something that's definitely I feel it needed within everyone's daily diet. So definitely just hit me up, and I look forward to anyone that hits me up so we can talk more.
awesome. All right, Marissa, you have a great night and good
Thank
luck.
you. You too.
You need me, you know where to reach me.
I do. Thank you, Charlie. Good night.
All right. God bless. Good night.
Good night.
So good stuff, juices. Good job, Marissa. I'm very proud of you. Keep it up. You seems like you got a lot of support. So if you're a good person, the support will be there. So maintain your character, maintain your upbringing, and always be good to people because eventually you may get a lot of people supporting you just because you're a good person. Very similar to what I get in this podcast. I have friends and family that are constantly on here, constantly giving me some questions and answers. supporting the Really Charlie podcast. And that's because I tried to maintain a good character, even when people try to assassinate your character. Don't worry about it. It will all weed out its way, weed out, and so on and so forth. But as you see, I support my guests, Iron Warriors Fitness Unlimited, and the Wind Down podcast with C. Lister and B. Carter. So I'm always trying to support someone. I'm always trying to be, that dude that gives you some support. We got quite a few people coming on in the next few days. Um, up until actually Sunday. So continue to watch me. I'll be on every day. It's the Really Charlie podcast on StreamYard, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Hopefully, bring in the stuff you really want to talk about. In conclusion, as I always say, mask those beautiful faces. Wash and hand sanitize those hands and stay safe, y'all. God bless.